Hello, scholars, and welcome to Mid-Unit 8 review for the unit of circles. So what we're doing is reviewing. You are about to take the Unit 8 quiz. I am not there today, so I'm going to walk you through the review. Then you can go straight into the quiz. I hope you have time to do both, but if not, you're going to have to finish the quiz as homework. It is unlocked. You can do it at home. So good luck. All right, so let's look at number 1. Identify the highlighted part of circle O or P shown below. So these first couple of questions are going to be just identifying parts of circles. So let's see how this highlighted center right here. This one's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a center. If we forget, though, our circle definitions, again, there's that document that I put in Canvas that has every single part with a picture and description, so you can use that to help you. So for number 2, identify the highlighted part of circle O or P shown below. Again, this is showing a segment or a line that goes through, all the way through the circle, not just stopping at the edges, but all the way through. So is that a tangent? No. A diameter? No. A chord? No. It is a secant. A secant goes all the way through and intersects 2 points of the circle. Whereas a chord is only in between, diameter is only in between, and tangents on the outside only touching one part of the circle. All right, so for number 3, it says in circle C with a measure of angle BCD of 74 degrees, find the angle measure of minor arc BD. So we just have to look at what kind of angle this is. Is it central or inscribed? If it's the central angle, it's going to just equal the arc, right? So a central angle only equals the arc, so it's 74 degrees. Central and arc are equal to each other. Now for number 4, it says in circle K with the measure of minor arc JL of 42 degrees, find the measure of angle JML. So is this one a central or inscribed? This one is inscribed, right? And how do we know the difference? Actually, let's go back and clarify that. So the central arc, right? Central has the vertex in the middle or at the center. Let's put at the center. Vertex at the center. That's what makes it central, makes it equal to each other. Then with this one is inscribed, meaning the vertex is on the outside or along the edge of the circle. Is on the outside. It's not really the outside, it's more like the edge. Is on, let's say on the edge of the circle. So see how this one is inscribed because the vertex is right here along the, when I say outside, I mean the circumference, the edge. You get what I'm saying. So since it's inscribed, we're going to use inscribed is equal to half the arc. So our inscribed angle. So actually, let's label too so we know which one is the arc 42 or is the inscribed angle 42. Well, it says JL is 42. And we're trying to find JML. So we're trying to find this angle right here. So therefore, the inscribed is X and the arc is 42. Sometimes they're going to give us the angle. We have to find the arc, right? It could be either one. So make sure you label your picture and then write it accordingly. So what is half of 42? That is just 21 degrees. So again, if our inscribed angle is equal to half our arc and our arc is 42, our angle is 21 degrees. All right, so let's go down to number 5. So this is another inscribed angle, so we're going to still use inscribed is equal to half the arc. And this time we have some expressions, so let's put them where they go. Actually, let's first label. So WV, see how there's that swoop? That's how we know our arc is going to be, our arc right here is 5x plus 23, right? Let me go back and just show you. That's how I knew this was 42, because of that swoop right here, okay? This one, since they're equal, doesn't matter, but these, you make sure you label it correctly. So since the measure of arc WV is 5x plus 23 degrees, and then our angle WYV is 48. All right, now we know where to place everything. So our inscribed angle is 48, so we're going to put 48 for inscribed, and then our arc is 5x plus 23. Again, sometimes they're going to give you the arc. You have to, the other part's going to be the expression. And, it's really going to be random. So just make sure you plug it into this little formula and you'll be fine. So to get rid of this 1/2, we're going to multiply it by 2. Or we can divide by 1/2 or divide by 0.5 in your calculator. It's the same thing. Or you could distribute the 1/2. It's really up to you. I think multiplying by 2 is a little bit easier. So 48 times 2, we can use our calculator or we could just use our mental math, and we get 96. The 1/2 and the 2 cancel out, so we have 5x plus 23. And now I'm going to subtract 23 from both sides. All right. 96 minus 23 is 73. I'm going to put it over here. Is equal to 5x. And now I just divide both sides by 5. So 73 divided by 5 is 14.6. Rounded to the nearest tenth. I think it's already rounded for us, yeah. So it's 14.6. All right, so for number 6, now notice how, again, this was inscribed because the vertex was along the edge, the outside, right? This one here is a central angle because the vertex, the W, right, is in the center. So because it's a central angle, they're going to be equal to each other. So 128 is going to equal 12x minus 37. I'm just going to solve for x by adding 37 to both sides. And I get 12x. 128 plus 37 gives me 165. And I just divide by 12. I get 13.75, rounded to the nearest tenth would be 13.8. Again, central angles are equal to the arc. Inscribed angles are equal to half the arc, okay? Inscribed is half the arc. Central angles are just equal to the arc. All right, so for number 7, we have a quadrilateral inside of a circle. So we know our opposite angles add up to 180. So that means if I'm trying to find the measure of S right here, that means I'm going to just subtract 180 minus 85, right? So X plus 85, give me 180. So I'm just going to subtract that. So 180 minus 85 gives me 95 degrees. Opposite, meaning they're across from each other. And that's it. Same thing for number 8, except I'm going to have to, I guess, write some equations here. So let's solve for x first. So opposite this 4x minus 59, I'm going to have 99. So I'm going to add those up to equal 180. So let's combine like terms. Negative 49 plus 99, which is also 99 minus 59, gives me 40. And then I'm going to subtract 40 from both sides. 4x is equal to 140. And I divide by 4 to get 35. We could use mental math for that. Let's not be lazy. But yeah, so x equals 35. And now we also have to solve for y. I don't have a lot of room here, so I'll try to write a little bit smaller. So y minus 91 plus 63 equals 180. So I'm going to combine like terms. And 91 minus 63 gives us 28, so negative 28. So y minus 28 gives me 180. And then I'm going to add 28 to both sides. I get 208. So both of these, right, the opposite angles add up to 180, and I just solve for x. Make sure to combine like terms first. All right, we're almost there. So number 9 and number 10 are similar, except, right, when I have two chords that intersect inside, I'm going to use that formula of basically, well, let's label first. So GB is 133, and IE is 101, and we're going to find ISE, which is right here, which is that angle here. So I'm going to write x is equal to half the sum, right, of these arcs, 101 plus 133. If it's inside, right, which number 9 is going to be one that intersects inside, I'm going to take half the sum, which is, let's see, 101 plus 133 is 234. And then half of 234 is 117. Yes. Yes, 117. There we go. Make sure to put a degree symbol there. And then for number 10, this is very, very similar, except we are going to subtract. We're going to have the difference. So let's label. YB is 50. WT is 152, like this right here, this right here. Measure of F is down here. So X is going to be equal to half the difference. We're going to take 152 minus 50. And that difference would be, so 152 minus 50 is 102. And then half of 102 is 51. And we are done. So now that we've done that practice or this review, you should have done the practice quiz already. If you really want to do the practice quiz first, you can. But again, just you need to be done with this quiz today. So make sure after you watch this, I would go straight into the quiz, try your best. And yeah, if you have any questions, I will be back next week. Let me know, but I would really, really just try your best on this because next time we're going to be on to another lesson. All right, scholars, I will see you soon. Bye.